So the person who made the video to me about the supposed forced abortions in China without any evidence wants to have another exchange with me. To her credit, she was able to show her face around here again after the complete ponage I gave her. The one that was so hard she removed the video so that no one would see how absolutely pathetic it was. So what she's decided to do was go back into one of my earlier videos, Ayn Rand was a sociopath, and try to attack something she may actually stand a good chance with, because she clearly did not know what she was talking about with China, China's policies, and the Cultural Revolution. So let me deliver another ponage to her ridiculous attempt at criticizing me once again. Being a sociopath doesn't preclude someone from having something valuable to say. Even a broken clock is right twice a day. Also, most people exhibit some symptoms of sociopathy at some time. Lots of people openly cheat on their spouses, abuse drugs, and are racist. Doesn't make them all sociopaths. Not to say that she wasn't, but it's hard to make certain diagnosis given the facts presented in this video. Well, I never said someone being a sociopath means they don't have anything valuable to say. I was saying that she was a sociopath. Changing what I said like you did in the video to me. And yes, lots of people openly cheat on their spouses, abuse drugs, and are racist. That doesn't make them all sociopaths. Sure, but I wasn't saying that the people are. I was citing it as evidence that she was. I wasn't talking about people in general who did that. I was talking about Ayn Rand. Now you've changed my argument again. Could you please stick to mine, the one I am making? I know you can't defend your position, like on China and forced abortions, but you could at least try. But I will thank you for acknowledging that I gave facts in the video, things that came from her own writings and her own public statements. I'll say one more thing. You are in no way qualified to declare Ayn Rand was a sociopath. Psychological problems abound, and this one is relatively difficult to diagnose. I'm reading Judgment Day by Nathaniel Branden right now. Unlike you, he's actually trained in psychology and had an intimate knowledge of her. You, to my knowledge, have neither. If this concludes she was, I'll take it seriously. You, from what I can tell via this video, are just talking out of your ass. To be continued. Now, I'm not a qualified psychologist to make a medical diagnosis. I am, however, qualified as a human being to have an opinion, which is what I was doing. I made a statement, gave my reasons for it with her public statements and writings. Now, go read Judgment Day, and I'll wait for you to come back with Nathaniel Branden's opinion. You could form your own from reading her books and hearing her speeches, but I guess Judgment Day is good enough. But apparently, I'm talking out of my ass. Now I'm talking out of my ass? Well, you've already previously admitted that what I was saying was facts. But now, apparently I'm talking out of my ass. So, why are you undermining your own previous statement? At this point, I left a comment back noting her complete lack of facts in her video to me about me on the phony claims of forced abortions in China. This was her response. Not all videos are about presenting facts, something you obviously know from your own video making, whether you choose to acknowledge it or not. I was merely trying to ask questions in the video you did, which apparently is forbidden in your dictatorship. Yes, I purposefully misspelled that to make a point. Mea culpa. I say grow up. Not everything is a competition. If you were trying to prove that you're closed-minded jerk not worth my time, mission accomplished. Ciao. Well, no, not all videos are about presenting facts. Like your video on China, supposed forced abortions, where you were defending their existence, not asking any questions like you claim here. You were reinforcing the claims by adamantly insisting that they exist without providing any evidence whatsoever. You were not asking questions, you were making statements, often on things that had nothing to do with the subject at hand, like the supposed persecution of Christians. Of course, I can't prove what I just said here was true, because you took the video down when it was clear that you had no idea what you were talking about. So I don't think you're in any position to claim I don't back up what I say. That's exactly what this video on Ayn Rand does. I presented an opinion and an argument that supports it. What you were completely unable to do with China and forced abortions. Having said that, unable to provide any arguments against me on Ayn Rand, you threw a fit and go, well, this isn't a competition. No. This is you not backing up what you say, not backing up your opinion, while attacking me at the same time. Don't cry because you started a war and complain when you get injured. Don't shoot off your big mouth and then start complaining when someone calls you on it. I didn't prove I was a closed-minded jerk, because if I was, I'd be a religious fundamentalist like you and an anti-communist that believes all the lies told about it. I would have to be open-minded just to challenge the lies. And as for being not worth your time, remember, you made a video to me. You made comments on my video to me. You sought out my attention. Oh, you've left another comment after you said I'm not worth your time and after you said ciao. Which I realize is nothing new for you, but I digress. There was a passage of the book, I'm about halfway through, where he believes that he detects feelings of guilt on her part about the extramarital affair you mentioned, something a sociopath does not exhibit, at least not a genuine, and he doesn't seem to have believed it was disingenuous. There's your freaking facts. Okay, good. You've presented an argument, which is better than you've done so far. He detects feelings of guilt, so he's not sure if they really exist. But I guess to you, that's a freaking fact. Something that someone else detects but isn't sure exists. Just like the whole China abortions issue. Except now you're passing off someone else's opinion in place of a fact. Before, you gave me no facts, so this is at least a step up for you. The whole point of this video by me on Ayn Rand was to make an argument, take Rand's own writings and opinions, and back it up. You came in defending her without countering any of my arguments. All you said was, being a sociopath doesn't preclude someone from having valuable to say, which was not what I said. I was saying she was one. I said nothing about other people who are sociopaths. You said, lots of people openly cheat on their spouses, abuse drugs, and are racist. That doesn't make them all sociopaths. No, that's not what I said at all. I was referring to her and an established pattern of behavior, not people who do the same thing. First, you acknowledged that I gave you facts on her. Then you turn around in the next comment and claim that they weren't facts. You are not even consistent. So, we can clearly see you never got around to countering any argument I made, but I guess I can wait until you've read Judgment Day, so that way you can have Nathaniel Brennan's opinion as opposed to forming your own. Seriously? Stop now. You have no idea what you're doing.